All right, people. We're live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Real quick. All right, lunchtime, real quick, real quick. I got about 15 minutes in me. They keep taking my post down. I want to talk about it real quick. Come on in, people. Come on in, live, uncut, unedited. Oh, lunchtime, lunchtime, lunchtime. All right. Come on in, people. Live, uncut, unedited. Make sure you guys share the video. Share the video, share the video. We're coming up in election time, people, and a lot of people are mad at each other and not speaking because you voting Democrat and one voting Republican and all that stuff. All that type of madness is going on. And one thing I don't like about a lot of black people is they always say when you question a Kamala, that means that you are a Republican or you're supporting Donald Trump. So we just not we supposed to just get along, go along, don't say anything. Just let Kamala do and say anything she want. No, nothing in it for us. Nothing in it for us. And that's what I can't stand. Listen, as a person, for a person to tell me that I can't ask questions. That's how you learn. That's how you solve problems, by asking questions. Real talk. And we so listen, listen, I'm not worried about Kamala coming to the barbecue. I'm not worried about who is a best favorite black rapper. I don't care if she don't eat soul food or whatever. We talking about Kamala, the vice president, Kamala Harris. Care about none of that. I care about my group of people, which are the black people. Foundation Black of Americas. That's who I care about. Nobody else but them. Love everybody else, but I care about my people. And I'm telling y'all, people, we have to ask questions on both sides, not just Kamala Harris, Donald Trump as well on his side, too. But don't accuse me of being a Republican or supporting Donald Trump because I'm asking questions about Kamala Harris, about this border crisis. I was supposed to say nothing. I'm not in the Divine Nine. Listen, I'm not. I'm not. No disrespect to the Divine Nine out there, but I'm not a part of none of that. I'm trying to get the group fed, get something in for us, not just for a certain class of people who get something and the rest of us get left behind. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. I'm not on that other stuff with y'all on. Yeah, listen, I don't care about her black skin, her complexion, whatever. She calls herself a sister. Hey, so be it. She a sister. I wonder where Indian people at. All right. They've been mighty quiet. Did y'all notice that? Her Indian heritage, her Indian side of people, they've been quiet. Why is that? And you notice they go into all the celebrity radio personalities, all for this. Listen, you listen, you don't even have to do all that. Just tell us what's in it for the black people. What's in it for us? That's all. Those of us Democrats, I'm a registered Democrat. Let me know why I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Somebody give me a reason. Give me a reason. Because ain't no racist Republicans running the city of Chicago. And blacks is not doing well here in this city on a mass number. Now, on the small scale, you have some successful blacks, middle class blacks, but the majority are suffering, especially the black communities. You see it for yourself. All you got to do is take a look around. Donald Trump and his camp is not running the city of Chicago. So I'm concerned about the Democrats. That's what I'm concerned about. I am a registered Democrat, and I'm concerned with the Democrats. What is going on? We have so many black politicians here in the state of Illinois and in the city of Chicago, and we're still being left behind. The migrants are being put before us. Never fought a war on this soil over here. Never pay any taxes on this soil over here, but they're getting all the benefits. And we supposed to shut up and be quiet. Those of you that are successful, are that have made it established, you don't care because it don't affect you. But what about your children? Listen, if our group will not be able to compete, we're going to be left behind. Period. Period. So I want to find out which candidate of you always say the lesser two evils. I'm tired of hearing the lesser two evils. I'm tired of hearing that. Come with another script. That one don't work no more. We need to see something in black and white. If you can write something in black and white for the migrants, you can do it for black people as well. J.B. Pritzker, state of Illinois, the governor of state of Illinois, gave money to the city of Chicago, and he said that money is for the migrants only. It's for to be used for the migrants only. But again, our migrants can come here and get in our food lines, get in our shelters, and get all the benefits. And sometimes, and most of the time, and get housing before us. And I'm not supposed to question the Democratic Party. Really? Come on now, Democrats. Talk to me now. Are you guys promoting the party or are you promoting your group? Which one? And I always say that politicians cater to two types of people. The ones who they most fear, which we know is the white people, and the ones who are bankrolling them, which we know is the white people. Those are the two that they cater to. Actually, one. You got black politicians here in the city of Chicago afraid to say I'm black and I'm proud. In a room full of white folks, they won't say it. You can't get them to say it. They're afraid to say it. You can't get them to say, I love black people. I love being black. Thank God for my kinky hair, my full lips, my broad nose, and my beautiful caramel complexion. You can't get them to say it to save their life. Because if they feel like if they're too black, white people won't vote for them. Now, y'all know I'm telling the truth now. Come on now. Nobody want to mention the word black or African American. They don't want to mention it. Why? Because they're afraid. They're afraid. Aaron here. They are afraid. They are afraid, people. They are definitely afraid. No one wants to mention it. Thank y'all for those just tuning in. We just talking about questions. People always try to, especially black people. Black people got that bad. Oh, you're a Republican. Oh, you supporting Donald Trump because I'm questioning Kamala about the migrants. I'm a Donald Trump supporter, they say. Or you're a Republican, they say. So what if I am a Republican, which I'm not? So what you gonna do about it? It's anybody's constitutional right to vote to whom they choose, whether it be a Democrat or a Republican. People, vote your choice. Vote what's best for your group of people. Period. You don't have to let nobody dictate who you should vote for. At the end of the day, think for yourself. Some people have got rich in being under the Democratic Republican, a Democratic Party. They don't want to get them perks up. The Democratic Party has been good to some. And of course, they want the Democrats. They'll listen for that money. They'll go against their own moral beliefs. And you got a lot of Democrats that don't believe in abortion. You got a lot of Democrats that don't believe in homosexuality, gay marriage. You got a lot of them that don't believe in that. But just because it's the party and they're getting their money on that party, hey, they're going to roll with the punches. A lot of them that don't believe in that. But it gets the money and they're doing well under the system, so they're going to ride with it. And they know in their hearts of heart, abortion is wrong. They know that every abortion clinic is in a predominantly black community and some Hispanic communities. They know that. They know that's by design. In the Democratic convention, they had an abortion truck in front of the convention. In front of the convention. Now, if I go out there and shoot a pregnant woman, they're going to charge me for murder twice. But if you go in the clinic and abort a baby, they won't charge you for that. Ain't that strange? Isn't that strange? So a life counts when a woman is pregnant, but it don't count when she get an abortion. Now make it make sense. It's just simple logic. Just like a woman have a right to choose whether she's going to have her pregnancy go full-term pregnancy or not. That's her right. That's her God-given right. That's her decision. She has to live with that. That's her body. That's her body. But a lot of you always say, so well, they shouldn't tell me what I do with my body. Listen, they tell you when to get up, when to go to sleep, when to work, and where you gonna work at. So don't act like this system don't tell you what to do. It tells us all what to do. We all are on the plantation, whether you like it or not. Go out there and shoot somebody and see what's gonna happen to you. Go out there and drive without no driving license and insurance and see what's going to happen to you. Go out there and try to grow your own food and see what happened to you on a large scale. I'm not talking about just in your backyard, on a large scale and see what happens. So people don't come at other black people because they are not supporting Kamala Harris. That does not mean that they are a Republican or they supporting Donald Trump. And if they was supporting Donald Trump, that is their business. Like it, love it, hate it, don't care. And quit talking about this party racist, that party. All these parties are racist. Matter of fact, let me go a little further. You work for a racist company. So what that means, you're going to quit your job, right? You got a racist boss. Are you going to quit because he's racist? Are you going to quit because this certain packing company pack up food? Are you going to quit the company that you work with, or stop eating the products that this racist company produce? I don't think so. I don't think so. Some of you work for a racist police department. Chicago Police Department is racist. The water department is racist. The teachers union is racist. You know it. The fire department is racist. But you work for them under this democratic city. And you know I ain't lying. You know I'm telling the truth. Come on now. Well, I'll give you an example. Why is it as a white police officer always shoot down a black man, an unarmed black man, because he thought he had a gun or he feared for his life? Now you see that on the regular, just all around the world. But you rarely see a black police officer shooting a white unarmed teenager or a man because he thought he had a gun or he feared for his life. You don't see that. Now they both go to the same school of training, police training school. They both are on the force. They both wear the same uniform. They both go in the same courthouse. They both use the same district attorney, prosecuting attorney. So why is that? Why is it? And you know the court system is racist. You know, Chicago, Cook County, is known for the number one false confession state in the country. We're known for that. It's proven. You can go look that up. You can look up. Chicago is the ranked number one in the country for the most police suicides. You can look that up. Number one. Number one. And that's real talk. No lie, people. I am not lying to you. As of last night, 10 o'clock Sunday night, no more shot spotter. So we on our own, people. We on our own, no help. Even if the shot spotter helps save one life or capture one criminal, violent criminal, is worth all the money that they put into it. To me, it is. Because we have that one person that's running around here shooting and killing people because somebody cut him off or somebody stared at him or he don't like what they had on that day. That person should be locked up. Just killing folks just because you got an itch to see bloodshed for no reason. See, people don't like this type of talk because it gets upset at me because I keep it 100% real. This Chicago, people, we're suffering on the south and west sides. Again, we have 77 communities here in the city of Chicago. We have, I believe, 18 to 20 black aldermen, men and women in the city of Chicago, sitting on city council. And look at the way the south side and the west side in the black communities look. All the predominantly black communities are on a decline. All the white communities are prosperous and doing fine, doing well, getting resources and all that. I'm telling you, this is real. It's real. We are in a migrant crisis right now in the city of Chicago. We've been through Jim Crow here in the city of Chicago. We've been through the war on drugs. We've been on the war on drugs, Jim Crow, mass incarceration. Now we're dealing with mass immigration, which they dealt back in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. And we're dealing with that right now. But no Democrat wants to talk about it. Because to talk about that, you're talking against Kamala. That means you are a Donald Trump supporter or you are a Republican. And just my opinion, I don't mind black people being Republicans. I don't mind black people being Democrats. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think we should be on all of them. I think personally that no politician or no party should be able to tell us which way we're going to vote because the majority of us Democrats. It's a new day. It's a new day, people. Black people are waking up and they're questioning things. See, during slavery, we were taught, our ancestors were taught not to ask no questions. Shut up, boy. Do what I tell you. Don't ask no questions. And that's the same way the Democratic Party is treating us here in the city of Chicago. When we begin to question things, now they got a problem. I can tell when I put up a certain post, I know it's them Democrats reporting my thing, them haters. We all got haters. We all got them. You got them, I got them. We all have them. Now listen up, people. Today, we have to question. We have to read, and study. We can't let a handful of politicians dictate the role of black people here in the city of Chicago. We can't have that no more, people. We got get along, go along people that look like me. They come from the very element that I come from. Born dirt poor, born in the hood, born through drugs and gunfires and all types of stuff. They know the struggle that we've been in. But they get with the white folks, and the white people tell them, you're not like them other ones. You're better. Don't worry about them. We're going to look out for you. We're going to look out for you. Don't worry about the rest. We got you and your family. Unfortunately, people, we living in a system where we're going to have some winners and some losers. And the majority of our people are losing. And we got to fight. We're going to have to fight, people, for what's right, for whatever, anything that we want from the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. They're not going to lay it out. We're going to have to fight for it. We're going to have to demand for it and all that. Now, let me say to all my people that's running down to City Hall, thank God for you, little handful of people. But by no means, that's not it. We just can't stop running down City Hall. We got to do other things. We got to talk on the podcast. We got to do a social media war. We got to go to some of these people's houses and all that. And it may even take some of us have to go to jail. That reminds me of a principle in the Bible. Actually, it's a scripture. It says, one plant, one water, and God gives the increase in that order. That's an order. So we all are not going to be able to run down to City Hall and make all those meetings. Some of us are not going to be able to get on the internet all at the same time due to our schedule or tech savvy. We're not going to be able to do it. Some of us are not going to be able to protest when it's time to do it, do the schedule, do certain things. Everybody has their role, and everybody has to play their role. You can't get mad because of nobody come down to City Hall and sit with them handful of people that's fighting for black people. You can't get mad because somebody's not watching your podcast because you trying to make black people better. You can't get mad because they're not liking or sharing. You can't get mad. And y'all know I love to be on the internet. I can't get mad when people don't come to my page or don't share it or like it. I'm not getting mad. Real talk. So, again, people, it's getting serious. I think we down almost 40 some days, 30 some days into election time. Oh man, it's getting serious, people. It's getting serious. So don't get mad at people because they on here making fun of Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris. Kamala, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hey, Kamala, do you identify with this skin right here? Listen, no radio personality out here, no celebrity, no athlete is my hero. You bet God is my hero. That's my hero. So you can't convince me to vote for you if you don't do anything or mention my group of people in your speeches, in your talk, or in your interviews. You've already told us that you're not going to do something for just for black people. If you do something for black people, it has to benefit all people. But you show enough not benefit. You show enough doing something for the migrants, and that's not benefiting all people at all. Real talk. Some of y'all don't like this talk, but that's okay. And I'm not a Trump lover. I've never voted for Trump. Somebody said, well, he's racist. Well, I believe in my heart that he's racist. I'm going to be honest with you. But I've worked with racist people all the time, working with some now that don't like black people. But it's just business. As long as we can come to a mutual understanding, hey, while we at work, we could be men and women, do what's right. At the end of the day, when we leave, depart, I don't have to come to your house. You don't have to come to my house. You don't have to invite me to the barbecue. I don't have to invite you to the barbecue. Period. Just know, when you sitting at that table, I need to sit at the table too as well for my people. And that's real talk. Now, I'm going to leave y'all with this thought. I'm wearing a Michael Jordan hat, right? A Bulls hat. I got the Bulls shirt on. Michael Jordan was only good as his last game. It's over with now. It's in the past. Some folks have never seen Michael Jordan play basketball. Period. But they wear Michael Jordan's gym shoes, jogger suits, shirts, and all types of stuff, hats. It's like Hollywood say, you're only good as your last movie. They got a new person now. That's the king of basketball. He's called LeBron James. He's the man now. This is his era right now. Until he leaves, until someone replaces him. He's the king of the basketball court right now. Period. Like it, love it, not, don't care. But let me just say this. Black people, don't be afraid to question no politician. If you look up the word politician, it means liar. That's what they have to do. They would tell you what you want to hear. But see, we need some documentation when they tell us something. We need it on video. We need it in writing. What are you going to do for Black people? What's in it? So I'm not going to let no politician intimidate me from asking questions. I'm not one of those Negroes that's going to be smiling, get along, go along because you famous and you got fame and all that. Don't matter nothing. What's in it for my group of my people? My people out here hurting and starving. And pretty soon, everybody going to be gang banging for resources, fighting and arguing. And again, you put two starving lions in the cage together, what they going to do? They're going to kill each other. And that's what they're trying to do, people. They're trying to starve us out. They're trying to starve us out. They're trying to wage a war between the migrants and Black people. We can't give them what they want, people. We cannot give them what they want. They want that. And what they're going to do? They're going to finance both sides. They're going to give weapons to both sides. And it's going to be a bloodshed if we don't stop it. It's in the air right now. The tensions are high. We got the numbers. But pretty soon, they're going to be right there and surpass us in the numbers if they keep coming across this border. It's serious, people. And don't let nobody tell you like white people. You're nowhere near like white people. We don't practice hate. We don't wallow in hate. Our parents don't teach us to hate white people. We don't teach that in our families. So don't let nobody tell you that Black people are haters of migrants or immigrants, illegal immigrants. That's a lie. That is a lie. We're not bred like that. We're loving people. Matter of fact, we do more harm to each other than to another group of people. And that's real talk. We're more forgiving to others more than to ourselves. And that's real talk. Now, you could take this message and do what you want, say what you want. I don't care. But I'm questioning Vice President Kamala Harris. I'm questioning. And right now, she don't have my vote. Right. At all. She don't have my vote right now. So, all right, people, it look like it